Well, that was a little more smooth than the previous week.
You know, you never know what you're going to get.
You don't.
You never know.
It's
you
wild crazy.
Know.
But hello, how are you doing?
I am doing well. How are you?
I am okay, surviving the smoke show. Truth be told, a little under the weather today, but there are too many factors as to why that might be happening. So I'm just generally staying inside, and that seems to be what everyone's advice is. So I think I'll be right as rain in the morning.
I thought to myself this morning when I looked at my app for air quality and thought, oh, great. It's just down to unhealthy from very, very unhealthy.
Yeah.
But that's not great. That's still not great. So I would say you're probably just out and about too much, Laura, and your poor lungs just need a rest. So you're doing what you need to do.
Aside from the hacking cough, which is not great, it's a tummy thing. So I don't know. It's coming out of left field. But again, that could be another thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
you're being poisoned by the air.
Yeah. It's really unhealthy, as it turns out. And
unhealthy in red.
That's okay.
Bolded.
I'm also just in need of rest. So sometimes these things happen at a time when you just need to listen to the universe and you need to take your rest. So that's what I'm doing.
You need to take your rest. Well, I hope that for you, Laura. I hope that you have a very restful day.
I've been achieving very high on that front. I have been on the healthy levels of rest today. So love that for everyone.
Good. Yes, definitely.
Right? Yeah, so good. But I don't think you've been resting because I saw a very intriguing reel vis-a-vis your cross stitching. Oh my gosh. The thing, I really don't feel it's appropriate to undermine just how much work Allyson has put in here, because people that don't cross stitch regularly, you really don't understand how long it takes. It takes a really long time.
So long. So Jason and I, you may know Jason from taking our various classes and coming to events here in Chicago. Jason and I love to do stitch alongs together. And Jason and I were just messaging on our super secret J&A cross stitch friendship thread.
That is super secret.
Super secret. Just how impossible it is to keep up with this mystery stitch along. I have been doing nothing but sitting on my butt this week and cross stitching this. And we get another clue tonight. I'm just going to be even more behind in 6 hours than I am right now.
I was not so secretly just plain old texting with Jason. It's not as special. But he was saying that it's impossibly paced and it's just killing him. And that he was so impressed with how quickly you've been zooming right along. And then I saw that reel and I was like, I mean, she's had to be focused and watch a lot of Survivor, I'm guessing. Is that
Love Island? Love Island.
Even less important to look up. That's good.
Yes. Yeah. Survivor, there's like challenges you care about. I just fast forward through the challenges in Love Island because they don't matter at all. There's actually consequences to the winning challenges on Survivor. So you do care. On Love Island, they have challenges and nothing happens.
That's challenging though, because then you've got every little bit adds up. And if you have to pick up the remote to fast forward, I mean, that's eaten into your time. So you do have to be strategic.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how much I hate the challenges in Love Island.
Wow. Well, there you go.
Yeah. It's really just excuses for people to hump each other and make out.
Right. Which I thought was I was under the impression there was the whole show. So I find it interesting that you have to invent games. Is it to try to make them make out and hump with other people? Is that
creating conflict?
Okay. Back on board.
Yes.
Got it.
Creating conflict. Because then it's like, oh shit, who can you believe that he selected her? He's coupled up with me. He's proper fit, but I can't believe he thinks he gets to do that. We've known each other for 3 days and he's already making out with some other girl.
I don't know about you, but I would be bricking it. I would be bricking it. So.
They're not going to deep it though, Laura. That's a new one.
Deep it. Yeah, I don't know her. I don't know that one.
That's when you take things when it's not that deep.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm not being funny.
I'm gonna let that
very
go.
Serious. So
yeah, I'm not gonna deep it. I'm just gonna let that go. It's not that deep. Yeah. So now we're basically British people.
Yeah, the effect of British slang is really lost. It's neutralized when you use our accent. Like the American eagle just really screeches out of our throats, smoky aside. And it's just like, oh yeah, I'm not being funny. That's not it.
No.
That's not it. I'm not being funny.
It's not. Speaking of British people not being funny, Laura.
Do go ahead. No, sorry. Go ahead.
I have been watching cricket.
That is the opposite of humor, as what I've come to understand.
It's day 2 of the second test of the Ashes. Do you care about what this means?
I don't think anybody here needs further explanation. I mean, the alignment of cricket fans and Laura Allyson party people, about this close, I think, in the Venn diagram. Maybe this close. So,
but you do it. So related though to British people not being funny. Rich British people and rich people all over the world really like to watch cricket, and so every test is a new they're trying to fundraise for a cause.
Sure.
So, which is great. Take these rich people's money and put it toward a good cause.
Yes.
I didn't think too much about it last test because it was for prostate cancer or something. It didn't feel like quite as emotionally crippling as the fundraiser that they're doing this test, which is to raise money for a foundation that trains people to be able to help you talk to your kids when their parents are dying of cancer.
Good Lord. Well, hey. Okay. All right.
So Shane and I are like, I'm just eating breakfast. Like, what's going on with this cricket match? And we're both just sobbing. Like, our phones can't take the money for England. They won't, you can't do it. But we're just like, oh my God. And between every break, we have to mute the TV. It is so terrible and sad. But important.
Very.
More so with British people, because those people cannot deal with their emotions.
No, they cannot. I wonder if that's one of Princess Kate's charities. That sounds like she has a broader scope of mental health awareness. So curious.
Yeah, could be. It seemed like, oh God, very long story short, of course, involving many crying children. But this cricket guy, his wife got diagnosed with cancer, but she made it through. And she was like, oh my God, what would happen if I died? Like, how would we talk to our kids about my death? About 12 years later, her cancer came back and she died. And the husband is like, I got to start this foundation for my dead wife because she had this idea and we didn't do it then, but now we can do it. So that's how it got started.
Wow. Well, hey, as someone who had a parent pass of cancer and was very, very, very well emotionally supported and had all the tools I needed, that is really great. And knowing British people, as I think I do, they need all the help they can get in the talking about feelings regard. So love it.
Kidding.
Stiff upper lip would not have gotten me through. So there you are.
Yeah. So they're raising money for cricket. Yes, Miranda, cricket, the sport, and not a game show. Though I would watch crickets do pretty much anything. I love a good cricket.
I'm sure that is on South Korean or Japanese television as we speak.
Just like crickets on like a very, very small amusement park.
That'd be cute. I mean, okay, well now that cartoon, I mean, artists among you, if you could just make that happen, really I just need one little still photo that, just a little drawing would be great. There is beyond cricket too. Cricket, as it turns out, it's widely, yes, but Allyson is speaking of the sport of cricket, which Shane is into and has attended a match or a test. What is it? What's the word? Before, and you will be attending one on your journey to the United Kingdom later this fall. Is that correct?
I do believe that it will be better in person, like most sports, really, because I will be dressed in my smart casual outfit. It has a dress code, so I will be wearing a smart casual outfit. With all the other smart casual people,
which is the brand. Well, when you said that like no sense of humor, British people, I was thinking that you were going to be speaking of like the commentators and how they'd be like, this is just like when my second yacht was hit by a giant hail and we had to pay the boatman 20,000 pounds just to come do the inspection. You know how it goes. So I was thinking it would be like that, as opposed to baseball announcers who are very, you listen to them on the radio, very, very talented and people for the people.
There's a lot more shit going on in baseball too. You got to constantly be saying where the ball's going. Here, it goes two places. That's it.
I heard from a certain boyfriend of mine that there was a perfect game pitched yesterday.
Last night. Right? Yes.
What team was that?
It was for the Yankees.
Oh, that sucks. Well, never mind that. Yes. Okay, moving right along.
And they beat the poor Oakland A's, who are the worst team in baseball, I think. It might be the Royals.
So it was just kind of an unnecessary dunk, maybe. Oh, dear.
It really was, but it was the first perfect game since 2012. So still a big deal. Yeah, it's a long time. It's very hard to do. Yeah, it's very hard to do. Yeah.
There was a one that Caitlin almost witnessed accidentally at her.
That was no hitter. Yes. Different. A perfect game is where you get everyone out perfectly. No hitter is where you just don't give up any hits. So you could walk somebody, or there could be an error or something. Yeah. So yeah. It was a perfect game. It was a big deal.
Yeah. Well, hey, that takes us out of ESPN Party Edition. Thank you all for
just the highlights.
Yeah.
Cricket and a perfect game. The end. Yes.
That's the wide world of sports.
Yeah. There is a lot going on around the party world.
Yes.
Laura, you launched Staycation Dye Studio.
Sure did. Yes.
Big deal. Lots of tickets. I think October is basically full, right?
At this point. So we're looking for a few more folks for August, but smashing success. You all, we know what you like, and you like Sarah Hansen, and
it's the right opinion.
It is. And what I like about the staycation model is it's a great way to kind of get a little taste of what an entire retreat weekend is like from a programming point of view. And like try it on for size. Like if you are working on getting your finances in order, but you want to see what a retreat is like, then staycation is for you. So that's what I love about it. So the fact that you can do some dyeing, or if you're already signed up for the dyeing retreat this fall, where are our dates again? It just blanked on that. Anyway, the dyeing retreat later this fall. Then
it's like the third weekend in September.
Sounds right. This September. If you're already signed up for it, this is a great way to work on a plan, learn more about it, get more dyeing time, because as it turns out, everyone gets very sad when Sarah has to clean up the dyeing materials the last night of the retreat. So
yeah,
I'm really excited about it.
All their toys are getting taken away and they just have to sit there with their knitting.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about it. Sarah's got a wonderful home studio, and it is worth the very generous price point, if you ask me. So I'm loving the response to staycation. And you've had some Squarespace drama, but you have an ongoing, you've got a sale going on right now on a couple of your classes,
Bonus
right?
day. Yeah.
Bonus day.
Yeah. I've had a couple of classes that need people in them. Because summer is a hard sell, I guess, for knitting. So I did a flash sale, 20% off. But then last night, Squarespace was down. And people were emailing me, my number one business tip, Laura, is make it easy to take people's money.
TM. Yep. That's the Dye-Kaizen method right there. Mm-hmm.
And Squarespace stopped me from being able to easily take people's money last night, which makes me insane.
Yeah.
So I'm extending one more day just in case people want to take it, and they have been. I feel like they thought that it was over in this new, like, oh my gosh, I still get to use it. It's really fueled a little fire under their booties to sign up for some classes.
I had a feeling. So, silver lining for sure.
Yes, absolutely. And I was teaching last night when all the shenanigans started. I just ended my class and looked at my email, and it was like, I'm trying to pay you, and I can't. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh dear.
Squarespace, why are you doing me like this?
Oh dear. Is my, when I use my mute button to cough, is it actually muting me? I am curious.
No.
Darn it. Okay. Well, I've been trying. So
that's like, I do feel a little black lungy.
I know. I keep hitting the mute and it says it's off, and then I hack along. So sorry, everyone.
Well, actually, I'm not sure. Am I hearing your cough, or am I hearing your cough in my mind?
You might be hearing the collective
coughing
city
of all of Chicago. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that could be.
You could be.
Yeah. That could be. But yeah, last night I was in bad shape with my throat and chatting away. And I had to keep popping cough drops. And then you're like, is this cough drop like clicking on my teeth and so annoying for everyone around me? I don't know. Maybe this is what I have to do. Yeah, exactly. What a fun universe we live in right now.
No kidding.
Yay.
No kidding.
I really thought this morning, man, at least during COVID, we could go outside. So the balance has been tipped.
My mother was in town, which is, bless her, probably part of the exhaustion.
Mamapalooza.
It was Mamapalooza. And excuse me. And we went out to breakfast the day that the smoke really rolled in, before I was really aware of what was going on. And I kept I watched people. We went to the breakfast place that opens the earliest because she's an early riser. And I watched somebody come in and take off a mask. And I was like, LOL, I'm going to roast this guy in one of my classes later. Like, that's not how masks work. Haha. And then I watched a second person and the third person come in and take off a mask. And I was like, I'm like, apocalypse.
Because that's what I did yesterday.
Apocalypse. It was and then I'm like, what's happening? That was so, and I've been doing some spring cleaning around here, and I was just like, oh my God, I bought way too many masks. I bought these in bulk, way too many. I'm not going to be on this many planes in a lifetime. And then I'm like, oh God, just never take them away. Never put them away.
I still have a nice COVID drawer. And so I just went into my COVID drawer. I was like, perfect. I'm going to now change the name of the drawer to, I don't know, dystopian universe drawer. I don't know.
Yeah. So bleak. My life has been truly so wonderful in the past 3 years. So many wonderful things have happened to me. But it's in the midst of a lot of chaos and bad. So it's just like, if you would have asked 11-year-old me what the world would have looked like at this point, this wasn't on my radar. It really wasn't. So I thought flying cars.
End of days. Yeah, Jewel. End of days. Yes. Where are our flying cars?
Yeah. I don't know. But I don't know. I think it's giving us all a little bit of that foxhole method. So it's just nice to be able to have communities to help ratchet us all down when shit keeps going crazy. Wow. Speaking of community.
Well, shall we tell? We have to keep showing people pretty things between the talking about the end of the world. Mm-hmm. Look at this.
It's incredible. I mean, so that is the porcelain sweater, which is an upcoming class and retreat combo that you can expect from us. My show and tell is about our current knit along, the Vest Fest. I've joined the body. So this is our BFF Vest Fest. I'm working on this for one more week, and then I'm handing it off to Allyson. It's basically done. It's basically done.
This is going to be the easiest win of my life.
Right? It's I love this plan. I love this approach we have. So this has been a blast and a half. I just need to get through some more friggin' moss stitch, but moving right along. It feels great.
Along. It looks so good. Yeah, moss stitch. What a bummer.
I've been seeing a lot of updates post Bra Knit Along that people have been knitting their bras. That was a really fun Cal wrap up you had on Monday. And then people are returning to their vest project. So it's cool to see a little bit of both. So as a reminder, I'll comment on when this recording is posted. I'll do a little comment with our bundle if you are feeling inspired and want to make a vest. There's a lot of great ideas in there.
Yay, I love that. Rochelle is asking, do you know the retreat date for the porcelain sweater yet? Rochelle, yes, we do. And also, it's going to launch on Tuesday. So you won't even have to wait that long. It's very good. But the retreat dates, I was just looking at them. It's the last weekend in October. So it's the 27th through the 29th.
Yeah, launching on the 4th, because why
not? Maybe the 5th.
Yeah, so maybe
Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. They make planes, Amanda.
Yeah, Amanda, this is all a trap to get you to come to a retreat. And I don't know why you fight us so hard. You're so compliant in every other aspect. But yeah, aeroplanes, my friend. If you need masks, I'll send them to you. I have plenty.
How it's going to work. So Amanda asked, will there be a class without the retreat? Asking for the California people. Smiley face laugh emoji, not the appropriate emoji to pair with that question. I think it should be like the straight crying face emoji.
Yeah.
Maybe like embarrassed face. I think that would be good too. But how it's going to work, Miss Amanda and others who are interested in that, we are going to open up signups to the class only after we get 10 signups for the retreat. If we do not get 10 signups for the retreat, then we will not open it up to others. All right. So that is how it's going to work. So that means if you're not planning on coming to the retreat, you need to also sell this retreat. Mm-hmm. All right. It is up to you.
So Amanda, if you refuse to come, then you have been appointed marketing officer. So how bad do you want it, girl? How bad do you want it? Ask yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, keep an eye out for that maybe on the 5th, Wednesday.
The 5th. I keep thinking Monday is the 4th and Tuesday is the 5th. My day is off.
I am also
Amanda's already doing her job.
Yeah, super off by a day. And that's all fine. We're rolling into this holiday, limping, in my case, into this holiday weekend. And we're just taking it one day at a time around here. So
yeah. Yes, we are. So next week at some point, this will launch. Sarah's selling it too. Thanks, Sarah. It is fun. And the retreat, just like the last time we did a project with a retreat, it's going to be one day shorter, which means a lower price point. So that's a plus too, a little bit more accessible for everyone. Yeah. It will be at our fancy house.
Sundrop, baby.
Yes, Sundrop. And it's great. There's so much wildlife, and you get that as a bonus. You don't have to pay extra like a zoo to see herds of deer. Rochelle, love to have you. We haven't seen you at a retreat in ages.
I'm feeling good about meeting our registration goal, just knowing how nosy I am and how nosy all of you are. You've heard whisperings of this fabulous house, but a lot of you have just seen Dahlia or Apple Blossom. So now is a chance to get in there and kick the tires on this cool new space.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun. So yeah, look for that next week. And since we are chit-chatting about retreats, our jeans making retreat that we launched last week, we only have 7 spots left. So get on that if you have been waiting for jeans making retreat. That's not till November too. So we're plenty of time. Get
your mind around it. You can do it. You can do it. And if you've ever had the inkling of curiosity, this is the perfect time to try it. Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. So far, it's a really good group. Lots of Michiganders, Laura.
Which is great.
Lots of people. Yeah. Which is one of the points of our retreats and our events and stuff in Chicago is that we're so overlooked over here. It's really nice to service our community, our greater Midwestern community. So we love that. Yes, we love that. I also am dressed like a lumberjack. So we are representing the Midwest. Yes. So yeah. And then our knitting and natural dyeing retreat. In September still has a few spots left in it too. So come party with us. It's going to be great. Yeah. The winds will change and we will not have smog and it'll be wonderful.
Yes. No need to fear the outside in just a few days, but for the moment, now you're just inside and have time to Google things. Bring up your calendar, bring up lauraallison.com/events and add those events to your calendar. Yeah.
And look for more information about the porcelain sweater too. Because that retreat space is smaller, we have less spots available. So
gotta jump on it.
Yeah, gotta jump on it. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be good. I feel like I actively know 6 people already who are signing up, Laura. So I don't think that Amanda is gonna be shit out of luck.
I love it. I'm gonna be sitting pretty then. Life is good. I will not sweat it, and I will just look forward to all of the learning we will do together.
Yes. Laura, will you be casting on your sweater sometime soon?
Yes, I am finishing up I'm finishing up 3 classes this week. I just finished up Design Your Own Vest last night. I'm finishing up Outline Tee tonight. I'm finishing up Ingrid Vest on Saturday. And then I am free as a bird to dive on in to my version of the porcelain sweater. But, schedules, Allyson, when she is focused and really enthusiastic, she can fly. I have not been very focused, so I have not been able to fly. But I do have, basically a finished Outline Tee, which is great.
Oh my gosh. Are you going to run this class again, Laura?
Yeah, I am. I mean, I might make it 1 session longer because we really it's a lot of stockinette. But I would love to. There's been a request too for another Rift class, and I'm like, sure, no problem. No problem. So yeah, I think more fall tees in people's lives are coming their way. And then so once I knock the rest of this week out, holiday weekend cast on, baby. So there you go.
Fun. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's nothing better than taking a holiday weekend to start a new project. Yes, I love that for us.
Yep. I have quilt cutting plans and I have swatching and cast on plans for porcelain. So all good stuff.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Yeah, I feel as soon as the next clue comes out very soon, I'm going to get discouraged by this and need to put it away again. And then I'm going to come back to this.
Which is great. It'll be there for you. It'll be there for you.
It is. I'm excited. I'm excited about it. I'm feeling it. I've got a day baseball game to watch when this is over, Laura. So I get to just chill. I'm finishing up, speaking of finishing things, my Paul McCartney sweater workroom. Amazing. The last Zoom is tonight.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It turns out I'm keeping July light. So it'll just be a time of exploring my own making. So I'm that's my prayer for you as well.
Yeah. Totally. I'm starting another Paul McCartney sweater workroom in like 2 weeks, Laura. It's going to be great. Yeah. I am too, to a point. The problem is there's just so much awesome shit to do that I can't not do it. I just love it all.
Me too.
So it's really hard not to.
Me too. But, you know, we had such a travel heavy spring. I am just really loving being in my house, getting refamiliarized with what's going on with my craft room, and just like making. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah. I have some sewing projects that I want to do. So there is an insane thing that we makers do, where right before we go on a trip, we decide we need an entire new wardrobe for that trip. I'm getting ahead of that, Laura. You'll be proud of me. I have a shortish list of things that I want to make ahead of my big trip to London at the end of August.
My move is to usually do like 48 hours beforehand. So you're already
exactly. So yeah, I'm basically 2 months ahead.
Yeah.
So I feel great about it. So I'm just going to be working slowly but surely on building up that London wardrobe. And part of that, Laura, is my insane raincoat that I'm going to be making.
A huge project. And so I really don't think anyone's watching this that doesn't follow you on Instagram, but you should, because that's going to be an odyssey.
It's going to be so fun. I'm very excited about it. Stay tuned because it's happening. But then, you know, it's just going to be that fucking thing where I'm going to work really hard on this insane raincoat, and then it's not going to rain one goddamn drop the whole time we're in London. Is that even possible? I don't know.
I feel like it will happen. I mean, that is just the rule of travel. You know, it's like I feel you in particular are the queen of having people being like, the weather's never like this when you go places. They're like, this is once in a lifetime weather event. And you're like, great.
Cool. Love that for me. Yeah, exactly. It has never not rained for 10 entire days in the UK, I think, since the beginning of recorded time. So I feel like I'm going to get some real good pictures of that damn raincoat outside of Westminster Abbey or some shit. So it's happening.
In your favor. Yeah, I keep reading that headline. I keep meaning to click on about the Earth's axis tilting, but it'll probably still be same rainy, shitty weather. So.
I was like, what is the sentence I'm reading?
Yeah, I was like, I want this information, but not while I've got a tummy ache. I'm going to deal with this tomorrow.
Nothing good is going to happen with the Earth's axis.
And it sounds pretty permanent, so it'll be broken tomorrow. I can learn more about it tomorrow.
Or just look away. I'm just going to look away.
I'm going to keep crafting. It's been the one steady through the past fabulous couple of years. So that's my advice to all of you. Keep crafting. Come to our show.
I saw another headline that I really didn't click on too about people, scientists hearing like a low frequency noise coming from space because of merging black holes. And I was like,
boy, that really sounds like it's a wrap, but hey. All right, let's just get this smoke out of the air and try to be happy. That's my goal. It's a wrap. The minute we're out of here, I'm getting in this here bed again. I'm going to just do a full reset.
Yeah. I'm just la-di-da-di-da, black holes combining. Cool.
Yeah. Full reset.
Nothing to worry about.
I'm committed to next week just feeling a little bit better and bringing more optimistic content to the group. That's what I'm hoping for. So.
That's been a downer. Holy shit. Yeah, Angry Sea Life from Melissa. I know they deserve to be pissed though. I'm going to give them that.
I'm officially depressed. You guys are the best. Sometimes the fact that we don't prepare for these is magic. And sometimes we've just been reading the news right before we hop on and
well, we can't leave our homes. What the fuck else are we supposed to do?
Yeah, crazy.
Bummers.
Crazy.
Yeah, so, bummers.
Once again, this is this live banter that you love so much was born of the global pandemic. So now that we're in yet another crisis, always get the same advice applies. Just take care of yourself. Turn to something comforting, make a little something. Now's a great time, particularly for those of us in the upper Midwest area who are affected by this. Now's a great time to just cast on a frivolous project. The one that you're like, I've been thinking about this, just go for it right now. That will make you feel a lot better.
No kidding. You know what sometimes makes me feel better too, Laura, and something that I've been digging around a little bit this morning with is reorganization of the space. Yes, I love this. So that makes me feel good, having like a clean space. And sometimes I forget I have things, and then I find them and I'm like, oh, I love this. That's
I know.
Great.
I have various piles, and I need all the piles to be, I need it to be organized by item and not area of the room. Excuse me.
That's a good goal. Knitting question. I love this from Sarah G. Sarah G's coming in with the question, can you spit splice super washed yarn? The answer is no.
You cannot. Superwash yarn is made by chemically treating wool so that it cannot felt. And the way that you spit splice something is you add moisture and heat and friction to join the fibers together, which is what superwash is actively created to fight against, unfortunately. So look up the Russian join, Sarah. That is my preferred way to join plant-based fibers, blends, or superwash.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm probably not going to figure out to call it that anymore, but look up the freedom join.
The freedom join.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Remember, Laura, when we used to just like be in a room showing people spit splicing things and then just like slapping our spit everywhere?
Yep. I will say I was a little bit more, I was doing like a cup of water in the store. I'm a little weirdo about that, but yeah. Or you would just tell people pop it in your mouth. Yeah.
Part of that too, that doesn't work anymore because nobody really wears jeans anymore, is you use the friction of your pants, but you can't do that if you're only in leggings. So the whole model is just broken now.
I have a final thought / question.
Yes.
I'm getting an incoming, I've heard over the last day or so, 2 distant acquaintances are wearing monocles. Like as in the
to
emoji.
Watch the cricket? To watch the cricket?
In general. And I want to know, okay, I'm seeing a lot of no, but I want to know, is this a trend alert or are these ridiculous people?
Are they, are your friends Peanut?
Well, for sake of privacy, I would not, Mr. Peanut, is a very private person and I do not wish to disclose.
Linda Swenson. Yes, we have the same joke. I love that for us.
Not into steampunk. At least not one of them is not into steampunk. But as like a thing they're doing, lesbian anarchists. Well, who's to say? The one might be. I don't know that one person's deal. Okay, so we're saying clown car. I mean, again,
yes. Do they also ride unicycles?
I would like to see the Pence names make a comeback before the monocle.
Monocle is it was early technology.
Yeah.
We then developed hooking around the ears.
Right. To my knowledge, both of these people have 2 eyes as well. I'll go digging for more information, but keep an eye on it, everyone. I would like to know, and 2 ears. Yeah, I don't think it is a disability aid in any way. All right. Well, just keep it.
Wendy. Wait, Wendy, are you saying right now that you use a monocle because you lose your glasses with 2 lenses in them? And so then you reach for your monocle?
I'm also wondering, is it like when people have used the magnifying glass, but they just like retracts? Like what is it?
I used to think the height of fashion were like little opera glasses.
I still think that. And then the gloves that you unbutton for a dinner party.
That needs to come back because these
Wow.
bitches on Love Island are wearing full gloved outfits in South Africa where it is hot as shit. And like, what do you do? It's a whole shirt with gloves attached to it.
That's wild.
You have to take your whole shirt and gloves off when you have to go to the bathroom? Tell
That's
me
wild.
what this is.
Wendy is saying that one ends is even easier to lose. So she's on our side here. She's okay. Again, I just want to know.
I want to have the answers.
I want to be prepared. None of these folks are under 30 either. So I don't feel like it's a trend alert for the youths, but I'm keeping my eye on it. So keep me posted, everyone.
Yeah, I like when the youths do something because then I can be like, oh, kids these days. But when people our age are doing something stupid, it's like, shit. Am I 3 days away from that?
I know. Like if a cute little Gen Z in their like Jerry Seinfeld sneakers and their like Junkos that had a monocle on, I could probably get my head around it, you know?
Yeah.
But if it's just like us out here showing our ass with our monocles, I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, keep me posted, everyone.
All right. Yeah. So we're going to workshop this. Workshop this. I have not seen this yet, but my phone has listened to every word you've said during this, Laura. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to be seeing this super.
Thank you. Jewel will ask Brooke and report back resident youth.
Her daughter.
Brooke Skillern.
A small daughter.
We will ask, we will get the scoop from the children. It's very helpful.
Yes. Great. Should we ask some old people too, just so our grounds are covered?
My ask is, if you see something, say something. If you see a monocle in the wild, I need to know. That's the ask, everyone. Okay? We gotta know.
Great. I love this. And then when the answer is something deeply depressing, which it will be based on everything else that's gone on in this live, deliver it in a way that makes us not feel like assholes.
Yeah, if it could come with a picture of a dog doing a job, I would very much appreciate that. Okay.
Yeah.
Just any kind of task. They love tasks.
Yeah, they really do. Well, Laura, I think we killed it, as in the hopes and dreams of all of our audience members.
Yes. But my love for you, eternal, no matter what. So there we go.
Yeah, it's good to say that. I feel like everyone should just get in the habit. Remember when we were doing that at the beginning of the pandemic? Like, oh shit. Shit's real. Tell everyone you love them. Yeah, I don't know what this Earth's axis shit is or where the black holes are coming from.
Not a good sign. But
it's not great.
It makes me all the more grateful for our community and to have healthy coping mechanisms, which is making things. So there we are.
Yay. We love it. All right. So next week, we're going to have big updates.
Yes.
Porcelain sweater. Laura's going to have part of a porcelain sweater. We're going to have our porcelain sweater class. Hey, that's part of it.
Yeah.
That's part of it. We're going to make you all knit your swatch. So we should knit a swatch too. That's part of it. And the retreat and the class will launch. We will have that update. I love that. If you want to shop my classes at a 20% off discount, you have today only, unless Squarespace dies. And
Thursday, June 29th. Is today.
You were braver than I was. I was like, what is today? I don't know. Today sometime. I love this for us. All right, everybody, have a safe holiday if you are in the United States of America. Eat some pie, have some potato salad.
Yes.
I don't know.
Hot dogs, hamburgers, freedom.
Yay, we love it. America. All right, everybody, have a good one. Bye.